Giggly. Okay, sorry.
Hello, welcome to the Toon Squad podcast. This is, Drew.
No, that is Zach. This is Drew. Please welcome our special guest this week, Seth Carter.
Thank you. Long time listener, first time caller.
Exactly.
Come on, I thought that was kind of funny.
I like that.
That's what they say on the radio.
Yeah. We've had a short hiatus due to vacation and work conflicts, but we're back. We're very excited for this episode.
A long time coming episode.
Yes, it's been in the works for months. It is finally here and about to be out.
I'm a hard guest to get.
He's
very busy schedule.
Hard to contact, hard to do anything with.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say hard to. It's like if we try to get like The Rock on here. It's a very prestigious guest.
All right.
So as usual, our top 5 is the staples. So go ahead. No, go ahead.
Why are you as important as The Rock?
The Rock? Well, I feel like I'm about as buff as him, and then I can kind of do the eye.
You can do the eye.
You do the eye.
I can do the eye. You ready? So I feel like I could be The Rock if he needs a double.
Okay,
that's fair.
Okay. For Black Adam 2.
Maybe White Seth 1 is what it would be. So as
you
usual,
can do Shazam.
Yeah.
Shazam. Okay, yeah, I like Shazam.
As you know, our top 5 is a staple. We let our guests choose, so I'll let Seth talk about what our top 5 is going to be this episode.
So our top 5 is top 5 public restrooms. So this is near and dear to my heart. I have some complications with stuff. I won't tell that story today. Hopefully you'll have me back
maybe
on.
In the future.
Maybe I'll have
Seth
the courage to say it, but yeah. And so that's going to be our top 5. I think I have a good list here. Some of them are in Knoxville. I hope that's okay.
That's okay.
I think we're ready to roll. Who wants to go first? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I think Zach should start us off because Zach made his list very recently. Seth and I,
When'd you make your list on, Zach?
How about you show the audience what you made the list on?
I have my list, you see. It's written here on this napkin.
Paper towel.
Paper towel.
Maybe a
You
napkin.
can see the list get progressively higher in quality as you go down the table. Go ahead, start us off.
My number 5 is Buc-ee's.
Can we argue yet, or do you go through your whole list?
You can argue after I.
Okay, you want to get through the whole list? Okay.
So
argue. I want to hear you explain everyone.
So Buc-ee's, I chose it because it has some of the most prestigious bathrooms I've ever seen. It just has all those stalls for every single urinal, every single thing, and it's got those closed off, no area beneath the door for the toilet stalls. I mean, it's just so peaceful and nice. I never hear anybody talking there. If I had to blow up that bathroom, I would feel comfortable. And that's the main thing about my
What do you
list.
mean by blow up the bathroom?
Blow up.
You know what I mean by blow up the bathroom.
So after what?
After that quesadilla.
After I'm talking after Taco Bell.
Okay, so that's serious.
I'm talking about looking like the parking lot.
You think Buc-ee's could handle that?
Senior year.
I have reasons I disagree with that, but keep on going. Okay.
Buc-ee's can handle that. I think.
Okay.
Okay, can I say why they can't handle that?
They pay their employees like $17 hours.
Yeah, because
that's not going to change how
employees are getting all the money, so they can't have better bathrooms.
I'm not thinking about the employees when I take a dump. I'm just thinking about getting it over with.
All right, explain why you don't like it.
Okay, well, first off, see, here's your problem. You're talking about Taco Bell. Taco Bell comes on quick, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the parking lot of Buc-ee's? Have you seen that parking lot? You know how hard it is to park? You park 2 miles away. If I'm having to straddle there, man, if I'm having to saddle the donkey there, I don't think I can make it in time. It's all the way in the back.
Well, that's on you, Seth.
That's on me.
That doesn't make the bathroom any less.
That's part of the bathroom experience is getting to the bathroom. Part of a ride at Disneyland.
That's not a part of my.
Part of a ride at
That's
Disneyland's
not a
the
part
line.
of my experience.
Part of a ride at Disneyland's the line, man.
Seth.
If you've had a serious bathroom emergency, I'm not trying to walk a half mile
We'll just
to
have to
the
disagree.
bathroom.
Okay.
All right. I should be able to mute you.
Mute me?
Yeah.
Here, I got this.
Get one mute.
Okay, fine.
Mute. Okay.
You can have one mute.
One mute.
You've already wasted on your number 5 spot.
You want to waste it? Because
I haven't given it yet.
Okay.
It's over. All right.
Okay.
You're number 5 now, Seth.
Oh, my number 5? I have Sam's Club. Okay, so that's going to be a hot take, but it's just a solid, real solid-to-earth bathroom. That's what I'm looking for, It's not perfect. It's got a little bit of dirtiness to it, but you don't want it to be too comfortable of a bathroom. That's another problem with Buc-ee's. You don't want it to be too comfortable of a bathroom. You'll be in there all day.
Yep.
When you're in a public bathroom, it's get in, get out. And there's so you just go in, And it's in a good spot. You know, it's pretty close to the door. Just hit the right side. You don't have to go search for it. I would say it's easy a top 5.
That's fair.
And it's exclusive because you have to have a Sam's Club card. Yeah. The exclusivity makes it better.
I can't agree or disagree. I've not been in the Sam's Club.
I would say the same, but I've not heard good things about the Sam's Club.
I've not heard anything good or bad, so I just have to take Seth's word for it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, my number 5, I also have Buc-ee's because I do agree about the prestigiousness of the bathroom, but I do agree with Seth. I'm not. Also, from my experience, you have to, you know, I feel like walking to the bathrooms like you're trying to leave a football game. Mm-hmm. You kind of have to walk through about 1,000 people in there.
Exactly.
And the bathroom is conveniently, you go in, at least one at Crossville, perfectly on the other side of the store, which is like a Walmart.
Yep.
I mean, the bathroom is very nice, not at all emergency friendly. That's why it's my number 5. That's why it's 5 and not any higher. So.
We went to that one in Sevierville.
Yeah. Sevierville. And then I've been to the one that you talking about.
Had the same issue. We had to park.
And they're building one in Murfreesboro.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Right next to Butler Drive.
Oh, look at that. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is. Let me get the order right. What do I want to be my number 4?
I don't know.
My number 4 is. Let's just say. The Olive Garden bathroom.
Olive Garden bathroom?
Okay.
Wow.
Because I feel at peace when I when I get the chance to go to the bathroom.
You're skipping work?
So is this really you're going to use the bathroom or going to take a break from work?
Yeah.
Both.
Okay, I can make. Honestly, I get that.
I like that better than Buc-ee's.
I like that philosophical one. Yes. Okay, I get that. Okay, for me, it's the bowling alley.
Just any bowling alley or the bowling world?
Bowling world.
That bathroom is tiny.
No, but it has that like. I like retro. Okay, I like a retro bathroom.
That's fair.
It's got that retro feel, and I don't know, something about bowling just makes me need to use the bathroom. You know, and I like the tiling. It's a nice tiles, and it's never busy. And it's always generally clean. So I feel like it's just a solid number 4.
That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
You agree? You guys can understand that? Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that. My number 4 is a place that, you know, when this place opened, I was not, just based on their previous track records, I was not expecting this caliber of a bathroom, but my number 4 is the Baxter Taco Bell.
The Baxter Taco Bell?
You know, most Taco Bells you've been to are not, you know, they're not like recent. The Baxter Taco Bell, this was built, you know, 2 or 3 years ago. That is a nice bathroom. It has the deadbolt lock on it. All the walls are clean. It smells good. There's an air freshener in there. And you know, Taco Bell, it's one of those things, Seth was right. It's like, it's kind of hits immediately and you need to go. And it's there for you. That's why the Baxter Taco Bell is my number 4. That's easily my favorite fast food bathroom I've been in.
Zach, you're giving a disagreeing face.
Yeah,
Why does this disagreement come from?
Hatred for?
I don't even know what to say to that.
Have you had a bad experience at the Baxter Taco Bell bathroom?
I have not. I just don't know what to say about somebody putting a Taco Bell bathroom as their.
I think you need to go in there and pay a visit.
So
I think you need to recheck your list here in a couple of years. And
I have a video of it too. While you're explaining, I'll find this video because I was so blown away by
No,
it.
see, I like this, okay? Because when I think of a bathroom, right, again, I think of the urgency and
That's
the
part of the
importance of the bathroom.
Yep.
Like some places, like a CVS, who goes to the bathroom in CVS?
Yeah.
You know, there's no urgency for a bathroom in a CVS, right?
Yeah.
Taco Bell, there's urgency, so I like that pick.
Well, you can't tell me
I just don't know what to say.
this is not a nice bathroom.
Love the tiling.
Look at this. This is a fast
Wait,
food
do they
restaurant.
have, go back. So for the folks at home, do they have
What's
paper
that?
towels or blow dryer right here?
They've got a blow. They have the accelerator blow dryer. If you're not familiar, that is the ultimate horsepower for a blow dryer.
No,
You
I gotta disagree though. I'm a paper
Your
towel. man.
towel?
You're
Okay.
gonna need to be using that blow dryer on your butt too, if you're talking Taco Bell level.
No, they've got that. I will say they don't have that sandpaper toilet paper. They have the soft stuff there.
But
It is soft, but I do agree.
That gives me
The
a
only
plus.
downside is the paper towels. That's why it's number 4, not higher.
yeah, I'm a big
But
paper
they-
towel fan.
Even though I don't like the blow dryers, they did get the highest quality blow dryer out there. So
Okay.
that's
Okay.
why it's number 4.
Okay, Zach, so it's your number 3, is that correct?
My number 3.
And your paper towel.
My number 3. Let me think. Hold on. I'm sorry.
In the car, he said he wouldn't have to think. He said
Sorry,
he first drive.
down. Yep.
So I got that one.
That's what happens when you do your list 5 minutes before we start filming.
Hey, don't say that. All right.
My-
This is-
Mine took well over an hour of thinking.
Do you want to come back to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
come back to you of shame.
Come back to me.
That's to come back to you of shame, okay? For number 3, I have a specific one, but it can go with all of them. It's the pilot bathrooms. The one I'm thinking of is the one in Gordonsville. Do you know which one has a Wendy's with it? See, I like it.
So I've only been in there once.
You always get to shoot. You have good parking. You shoot right up to it. You're right there. The people in there are friendly, and they like. Sometimes when I go into a gas station bathroom, I feel judged because when I'm not getting anything, like they give you a mean stink eye, you know.
Yep.
When I just gotta go drop a stinker, and so sometimes I look in there, and I'm like, I look around, and the people are like, they just accept it. They just know. I think it's because, and even though it's kind of got a truck stop feel, it doesn't have a truck stop bathroom feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Zach, what do you think about that? Do you think any gas station could make the top 5 of a list?
Honestly, yeah, because it's always there. It's dependable.
It's dependable. I like that.
I like that.
Okay.
I like you brought up how when you have a gas station emergency, no one judges you because everyone's been there before.
Yeah.
Like, they understand.
Yeah.
Like the Olive Garden bathroom, I feel like I'd have heads turning.
It's like what Planet Fitness is supposed to be.
If I could have if I could have an honorary one, it's that Circle K over near the Burger King, you know, in Cookville.
I live near.
Yeah.
Circle K.
Yeah, that's Circle K.
Circle
The
Ks
guy,
are good.
no, it's just the guy at night. The guy at night, he's the best. You know, he's always like, "What's
Exactly.
up? What's up, brother?" And that's enough. You know,
Yep.
What's up, brother?
as I just walk
Number
in his
3.
bathroom. Okay.
Exactly.
All
You
right,
ready now?
I'm ready now.
Okay.
My number 3 is my childhood home bathroom.
That's not public.
Well,
bathroom.
that's not a public
Oh.
restroom.
It's not a public bathroom.
Do you want to
Zach.
come? Do you
Well,
want
it's
us to come-
technically public. I mean, like 80 people were using it.
do you want us to come back to you?
That's a technicality.
All right, no, I'm good. My number 3 will definitely have to be the golf course bathroom.
Why is
Just
this?
because
I've never been to this golf course.
There
I've been
was
to golf
just a
course.
certain good memory in there. I can't speak further on it, but there was a really good memory in there.
This is making me concerned what this really good what you did in a bathroom.
It
at a
involved
golf course.
unclogging a toilet.
We can't.
It involved
explain it for
unclogging a
legal
toilet,
reasons.
and that's all I can say about
That's
it.
all you can say.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll come back next episode for top 5 worst takes I've ever heard in my life.
So what's wrong with that bathroom?
I'm not gonna say where because I feel like we know where it is. This bathroom is dirty. It's not been updated since probably the 70s. There's like the wallpaper's falling off, the tiles are falling apart, the toilets have that rust on it, like the stalls are the see-through ones where you can see through and look at people. And it's right next to the clubhouse, so if you're trying to you gotta go, everyone in the whole building's gonna hear it. I would never go there. I only went there after no one was there and I was clocked out.
What's the temperature there? Is it a good temperature?
Hot all the time.
It's always hot?
Hot all the
Humid?
time.
Is it humid?
Yeah, dude, your sweat
Can you
went out there. It gets
think
out
of
quick.
No, man.
You're lubricated from the sweat.
That's a horrible thing.
That is a horrible. I'm sorry, I do not.
You need
I
cold.
kind of agreed with the other picks, but not that one.
Yeah, that.
Okay, whatever. All
If
right.
you can think of a stereotypical 70s grandparent, you know that how it's always hot in there.
Yeah.
That's like the bathroom when you're trying to go.
That sounds horrible.
That was not a good bathroom.
All right,
I'm
let's
sorry.
move on. Let's move on. My next 2 are gonna be great.
My number 3. This isn't a specific one, just because they're all run by the same organization, so they're all pretty similar. My number 3 is any national park restroom that is not in a visitor center. Let me explain why.
Okay.
When you are out in the wilderness and you're hiking, you're about as isolated as you can get when you have a bathroom emergency. And I don't know about you, I'm not trying to poop in the
I
woods.
thought that outdoors is the restroom.
No.
No, you can pee in the, you can go off trail and pee. You can't really go off trail and poop because you don't have toilet paper.
Correct.
There's bathrooms that, not the visitor center, because the visitor center I don't like because it's always crowded. There's these outposts that you go to that are in the middle of nowhere and their only thing is a bathroom. It's not the cleanest bathroom, but there's a deadbolt lock. It's a room. You can't see in one person at a time. There are paper towels. It's clean. There's an air freshener, and it is there's no better feeling than finding that when you're.
And this
on
is
a
true
hike
for all of
and
them,
you're
right?
having an emergency. Yes.
Everyone? Okay.
Every one of them.
Because I've been to state park bathrooms and they have no air conditioning. They have the roof open.
Oh yeah, not those. These
Okay.
are outposts, and it's just
Outposts,
the bathrooms.
okay.
No, I do not like the visitor center.
Okay.
I'm not going to the visitor center restrooms.
Okay.
All right.
So are we up to number 2?
Number 2.
Yeah.
Zach, what's your number 2? You gotta look at your paper towel.
No, I don't. My number 2 is Logan's bathroom.
This is not a pub.
This is a public restroom.
We should have said it can't
It's
be
open
in
to the public.
house.
That's assumed when you hear public restroom.
I feel
Many
like
people other than Logan's family have used this bathroom. This is considered a public.
this is really Logan's family.
You
and
can't
our-
deny me on that.
It's like Logan's family and our friend group. I won't say the public.
Yeah.
Come in here and use
Public to us. Just allow it.
it. Well, like my own bathroom is public to. Okay.
Fine.
Allow.
Just
A
allow
lot of people have used it.
Just allow it.
I still disagree with that.
Yeah.
So
But we are allowing it. 'cause
Fine,
it's
you want
not
me to
really-
change it? I'll change it.
no, I just
No,
disagree
No, I
with
have,
it.
a, I
as
have a
a-
backup lined up.
No, it's
I have
a fine
backup.
bathroom, but it's not a top 5 bathroom all time.
Oh, okay.
This is all time.
This is. I've had many special moments.
Public
in the bathroom.
I'm talking about all these special moments in bathrooms. What are you doing? Okay, like
What happened in Logan's bathroom?
Logan's bathroom. Oh, let's just talk about Logan's bathroom for a second. You know, Logan's bathroom is just such a special place. It's just like nice. It's like a vibe. I feel like chill. I feel like at home. I could honestly like live in that bathroom.
If we weren't doing public restrooms, I'd have like my bathroom is number 1. But like we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Well, then why'd
Okay,
you say
fine.
Logan's bathroom?
I'm changing it, but just know in my heart, Logan's bathroom.
Steve, okay, can I just stop you for
But no,
one
no, no.
second before you
You
change
can't
it?
stop me.
No, you keep doing all these. You haven't used your mute yet. I'll let you. I'll remind you. You said you have a mute. Okay. You keep
I'm
doing.
saving that for my number.
You keep doing all these. I had a special moment there. Zach Butler, tell the camera right now. Do you use glory holes? Be honest, because I'm starting to be concerned about these special moments.
Yeah.
Bathrooms are places for special moments.
Yeah.
The
I feel
places
like
to get work done.
we're giving actual.
And I'm getting
practical-
work done.
We're giving actual practical bathroom reasons, and you're like, yeah,
Okay, fine. Number 2,
I just
the
one
outdoors.
more thing.
The outdoors.
The outdoor.
That's not a bathroom.
Yes, it is. The outdoors.
Well, do you have
is
a
the
special
bathroom.
memory there?
All I'm hearing from Zach is like, one day I had fun in this bathroom, and that's
No,
like
okay.
number 1.
Number 2, the outdoors is a public restroom. Anyone can use it anytime.
Like a
So,
crown.
and it's
you know,
always
like,
there. It's
we
always
could-
there.
We could poop in the house like anytime we wanted to. That doesn't mean it's a
The
public-
outside, bro, was the OG bathroom. You can't get any better than that.
You can get better than OG
Have
stuff.
you ever pooped like not in a toilet? Is that your fun moment in the outdoors?
Oh my goodness.
Let's just move on.
Okay,
Clearly.
to my number 2.
Yes.
This one's solid. Okay, because I'm throwing like a perfect game here.
Here's
you guys
like-
agree? Like I got logic
Yeah.
backing me up.
Here's the old reliable end of the table for the public restrooms.
Yeah. Okay. For me, it's Cane's. Like, come on,
Solid.
Cane's. I love the lock. It has a little like green or red, so people aren't like jiggling on the door. Because that always makes me nervous. Like I don't know what to say.
Jiggle is quite a concern.
Okay, yeah. So what are you supposed to say there? I never know. So, I feel comfortable there. It's nice and cold in there, and it's like soundproof. Like
Yeah.
Cane's is loud. It's soundproof.
Exactly.
Decent toilet paper, not the best. It's all right though. Zach, are you agreeing with this?
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
If you
The
had
sink could have a stronger flow. I gotta be
Okay.
honest. I have to be honest.
Mhm.
That's what keeps it down to number 2 for me. But I think it's a solid choice. You guys agree with that?
I agree.
Or? Okay.
Do you have a fun moment in the Cane's restroom?
No.
Okay.
That's not why I
That's
said
like
top
some of your
five.
top
I don't have
5.
any memorable experiences in the Cane's bathroom.
Okay.
I've never been in there and been like, wow, this is a good bathroom.
It is. It's solid.
It is.
It's a single holder too.
You're right.
And it's not the button lock. The button lock. The
Yeah.
button lock scares me because I never can
Yeah.
trust it. I'm too.
My number 2 is very specific, so you're gonna have to trust me.
Okay.
This is a place where, bathroom temperature is very underrated. This is a place where, I'll just say it, my number 2 is the Wrigley Field family restroom.
Wrigley Field. They don't have a trough, do they? A lot of
They do
stadiums
not-
have a
no, this is a
trough.
family restroom. It's a single room. When you gotta go during the game, you gotta go and you gotta go fast because, between innings, they don't take but a couple minutes. So it's right next to our seats, the one on the 300 upper level. That's what I'm talking about.
Upper level.
You go
Okay.
in, it's nice toilet paper. The sink's got pressure. They have paper towels. They have like the white paper towels too. It's not the brown ones.
See,
They get serious
that means
with
it's clean. You can
They
look
have
at it
those
until it's
paper
clean.
towels.
Yeah.
There's air fresheners. The tiles are new. The best part, you go there on opening day when we went. It's like 40 degrees. They've got that bathroom furnace turned on. I'll go in there and sit, warm up.
That's crazy.
There in the summer, go in there and cool down. They've always got it. Temperature's so nice. So it's nearly a perfect bathroom for me, and that's why it's my number 2.
Okay. But what about the troughs? Can you use a trough when you're in the
In
stadium?
Wrigley Field, they do have the troughs, and I
That doesn't need
solely avoid those.
You
I
solely
do not
avoid
go
those?
through the troughs.
Zach, you go up to the troughs?
The trough, the trough is only real men can go there.
Just Zach Brothers had a memorable trough experience.
Trough Trough is very memorable. You cannot go there and not remember it.
Because it's kind of traumatic.
I
It's
don't
just
know.
like
Traumatic for the week.
Yeah, I have trouble at Trough, but I can get through it, but it'd never be a top 5.
All right.
yeah.
I have my number 1.
Okay.
My number 1
You say my house.
is the bathroom that Seth blew up that one time.
The Zaxby's one? Are you talking about the Zaxby's?
No.
Duh.
Seth blew up his college, I believe, maybe.
Don't tell
Why
the
is
full
that
story.
your
I
favorite
told you not to
bathroom?
tell.
Why is that your
You've never
favorite
even been
public
in there. You've
restroom?
never even been in there. It's
Yeah,
not
you don't
public.
even
It's
know
in
where
my
it
door.
is.
That's public.
It's in my
That's not
door.
even a public
That's
restroom
public.
either.
No, it's not.
That's public.
What about Zaxby's? I called Zaxby's and walked
No,
in.
I'm
you
doing
walk
the other
in?
one, and I'm not going to explain why. I'm just going to say it.
Were you-
Because you know why.
Okay, I've overflown it once, but now I'm like a pro at like plumbing, so it's all right though. You know, I think adversity builds a man. So
I just want to say 80% of your list, like,
don't even count.
like random people couldn't just walk in and use.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I go with my number 1 then?
Yes.
You guys don't know. Again, this is like, so it's the 4th floor of Strong Hall at UT. So that's like the biology building, but the 4th floor is anthropology, and I don't think anyone's ever. There's like a single dude in that in anthropology, like in the whole department. I never took the class. I just go up there. Like that's just my bathroom. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure about anthropology. Like what you do in it. But all I know is they have like. And when you're walking in, they have these cool looking like paintings and stuff. And it's kind of it gets you in there. It's right next to the elevator. You just pop off the elevator, go in there. It's a whole
For sure.
huge bathroom. They clean it every day. All to yourself. Okay. It's just a solid. You know, it's just what you need in a bathroom. You know, it's like I'm afraid like other people might find it. Like I don't share it lightly, so I think you guys should feel honored. I'm sharing it.
Oh, yeah.
I am honored.
Okay.
Very honored.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
My number 1, this is multiple places just because this type of restaurant I have never had. I've never left the bathroom feeling like I was let down. Everyone I've been to, even though they're not related, they meet the criteria of cleanliness, room, soundproof. They all have a good lock. That's why my number 1 is any Mexican restaurant bathroom with this that has like the single room.
Single room?
Like,
Okay.
you know, El Tap and Azteca, they have the two, you know, that's like, there's the stalls. You gotta go to the Mexican restaurants that have the single person. You gotta wait in line. Those are nice bathrooms. And those are the only bathrooms I've been in. There's like decorated. There's like
They are
plants.
decorated.
Waiting in a line.
There's plants in there. There's
Lines
like,
do
they've
make it
got
awkward.
paintings.
Plus,
They've
then you have
got
to think about every
everything
people
there.
have just like been in there.
Yeah,
You
lines,
never know.
So it's a single one bathroom by itself, right?
Yep.
I think I agree with Zach. Lines make it awkward.
That's the thing though. The lines do bring down the bathroom value, but when you're in here, it's like you might be waiting for 2 minutes just on somebody. It's not like it's public, but it's not like, you know, a theme park or something where you're waiting for 20 minutes to go to the bathroom. It's just I'm never let down. I'm always relieved to come out of there. They meet every criteria of the bathroom. They always have the paper towels.
They do have paper towels. I like paper
I've never
towels.
been in one that I didn't like. It was a single person.
Okay.
I've not had a memorable experience.
All right,
I've not
don't us
had
have
any negative experiences in there.
Well, let's take a break real quick.
Wait. Before you go,
Whoa.
can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Okay.
One question.
Okay. Have you guys run into this problem? Okay, I'm sorry to bring you back, but this is just on my
Actually,
mind.
hold
Oh,
on,
you're
hold on,
fine.
hold on.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back. We had to take a call, but we are back. We have Seth has one more finishing thought for the our top 5.
Okay, this doesn't affect any of the list. I'm just wondering what y'all think and what you're supposed to do in this situation. When people now are always on their phones right in the bathroom, and they're like watching TikTok and they have it turned up. I just can't stand that. Like, what do you do then? Have you heard that?
I also agree. I don't like.
I don't like any sound in a bathroom.
Nah.
You just look forward, keep quiet. I think.
Look forward, keep quiet, try not to fart too loud.
I think the only acceptable sound is if they have like the radio playing.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't like you can hear people scrolling through videos.
Yeah, like that just bothers me, and I feel like it messes me up. It messes up my flow. I can't get in a rhythm with it.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't sound right, but I can't. I can't get through it. So. Okay, that's just.
That's valid.
I was
That's
just wondering
fine.
what
That's
you guys
valid.
thought about that. I was hoping I wasn't crazy. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. No, you're good.
That's definitely a Bluetooth microphone. It is working.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is working.
All right. So what's next?
What's next?
Is it time for the apocalypse?
The apocalypse, yes.
Oh, the apocalypse. Okay.
I think Zach with his outdoor bathroom love.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm love to hear Zach survive.
I feel like he's gonna do good. He loves outdoors bathrooms.
He's playing for
How
this.
do I survive the apocalypse? All right. First off,
What kind of apocalypse is it?
Yeah, we gotta set the ground rules.
Any apocalypse, like
Let's do zombies.
zombies. Okay,
That
zombie
just seems
apocalypse.
the easiest.
What do I do first thing? Shoot myself in the head.
It's surviving. It's in the word survive.
You can't survive.
Do you know
But if
what
I
surviving
if I'm not
means?
shooting myself first thing, I'm going to an island.
How are you getting to the island?
Okay, see, this is what we're came for.
Yeah.
How are you getting to the island?
How are you getting the boat?
I'm just gonna steal a boat.
Well,
What boat?
What boat?
I know some Kuko boat. Okay, I could go with it.
You're just
Okay.
gonna go to an island in Center Hill Lake?
No, I'll take that and I'll follow it out.
It
To
goes
where?
down to the dam.
I'll figure something
You're
out.
trying to go to like the Mississippi River with the pontoon boat?
There's so many dams in between them.
I'll figure it out.
You're gonna take a Center Hill Lake.
No,
boat.
you know what? I'm gonna hit up Drew. I'm gonna figure out how to get Drew to get his dad to take that boat, and we're gonna take it to like the Pacific or the Atlantic.
That's also
That'd
on
be-
Center Hill.
We have to go down to the Panama Canal.
That's also in Center Hill.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll figure it out then.
I like that better than you just immediately shooting yourself.
Yeah.
But the best idea is to get on an island.
Okay.
Okay.
Get on an island. How are you? Okay, can I ask?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No,
Go
you
ahead.
had, you had your thought ready.
Okay. How are you gonna like get food and all that on the island? You're just on an island.
Food. Obviously, there's coconuts, bananas, fish. I'm eating some fish.
What about all these other like nutrients you need?
What other nutrients do I need?
You're gonna get scurvy.
You're right.
How are you going to clean
I guess I would just have to make monthly trips to the mainland.
with? How are you going to get gas?
How am I going to get gas?
Yeah.
Siphon it off of other vehicles.
What about when it runs
But
out?
what if
something?
you're on an island and there's no like gasoline or diesel?
I'll build up before I go to.
But then you're gonna blow some of your gas on carrying all that gas. You're all right with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you bringing with you?
Who am I bringing
Let's
with
see. You can. We'll say you can bring 3 people.
me?
So
3
there's a
people. I'm
party of
bringing
4.
Drew. I'm bringing Seth and Logan.
Okay.
Don't bring me. I'm not worth it, man.
You're like
It's about survival.
you're like Book Smart.
I'm not. That's not gonna help in the apocalypse.
It might.
No, you're vital. You're like.
Plus, you like give me a good laugh every now and then.
I give you a good laugh. Okay.
You're like
great.
Lester from GTA 5.
Lester?
He's a crucial role in the story.
Okay, great.
You're gonna be setting up all our heists.
Exactly.
All right. What about you?
Okay, I think we have a point of contention here, especially gun. I think you use guns. You think you use silent things. Is that correct?
I think you use melee weapons. If it's zombies, if it's like the Purge, I think you do use guns.
Okay.
But I think for zombies, you do use melee weapons.
Okay.
Till a horde hits you.
So I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you. Okay.
That's valid.
I'm a big fan of. I would say just go in and just find whatever government's left, and I'm just gonna like work for them. I'll just be like a farmer.
Okay.
I feel like that's the best play. I'll probably survive. You know.
What's that one place from season 5 of The Walking Dead? That's what Seth's gonna run into, and they're gonna be like, yeah, sure.
Terminus.
Terminus.
It's
Yeah.
like that.
They're just
set-
gonna be like, yeah, come on in, work for us, Seth. And the next thing you know, his head's gonna be over the sink. Like,
I will say Seth is right if you're, because if you work for the government, you know they're not going to treat you good, but like you will survive.
Yeah.
If survival is your only goal, then that would probably be good.
Yeah, I've been watching The Last of Us. I just work for like Fedra. You know, you gotta do what
Yeah.
you gotta do. You know.
Uh-huh.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's fair. Just my thing against the firearm, I'm not anti-firearm. I'm pro Second Amendment. I just think I think during the during the apocalypse, like there's no gun. I'm not a gunsmith. I don't know the first thing about guns. What if your gun jams or breaks? If you run out of ammunition, then you're gonna hit it with the butt of it.
It's an early game thing.
Early game.
What melee weapon are you thinking?
Either a sword or
A sword,
the barbed wire bat.
a barbed wire bat.
But you have to get so close range for that. That's
I have
risky.
one though,
That's risky.
but you can do
What?
it.
Okay, so you got your barbed wire bat, right?
Mhm.
How are you gonna like get all the like guts off? Because then that could infect you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just won't touch it because they won't affect you if it doesn't bite you.
But no, just like other infections like cholera or
Oh,
something.
we're
you
gonna
know?
clean it
You're just gonna clean it? Where are you gonna clean
in the
it?
river.
In the river?
We're gonna suck
Where
it.
your drinking water's at?
No, because it's flowing. If you play City Skylines, you learn that
Okay.
if you have to put the sewer pipe ahead of where your water intake is coming from, because then it flows away from it.
Okay, and you'll just see Zach driving all the way down the
Yeah.
Mississippi at that time.
Polluting it with all his like 18 gas canisters.
This is like tanker. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna try to farm too. I feel like you gotta get a good crop going. I also gotta go to CVS or Walgreens. I need my Zyrtec. So I'm just gonna stock up on Zyrtec.
If you can get the farming going early, you have an advantage against everyone else.
Yeah, I gotta get that going.
So soon.
Get some stored foods because he's gonna survive the early game, and then I'll just be like a caveman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like off like would you team up or just have no one knows you exist?
That's a tough one. I think I would team up with some people just in case I'd like injure myself or something. That way I could look out. I'm trying to think of some solid people for it. Maybe like some I don't know. Who do you think I would bring? Like with my strategy, who should I bring?
With your strategy, you need very pro agriculture.
Yeah, I need some farmers.
You,
Farmers? I feel like that's very useful.
Farmers. I'm just thinking of I can't think of a specific farmer.
Okay, so I just gotta go recruit a farmer to work, and then I feel like,
farmers, yeah.
and then I'm gonna need like a mechanic because I am new truck a car, so I'm gonna get a mechanic, a farmer. And what? Do I need anybody else, or just us three? You think we got that?
You need a mechanic and you need a farmer, and then what else do you need?
Mechanic, a farmer.
Is there any other?
Maybe like just a craftsman.
Like a doctor.
A doctor?
I'd say the doctor would be pretty important.
Also
would
like
be
a general
cool.
craftsman.
A general craft.
Somebody who can do like blacksmithing, just general building.
Okay.
What if you'd have to find a mechanic that just has the dad knowledge. That knows how to do all that stuff.
I guess so. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think the doctor has to be the last one.
Okay,
It's
I do need a doctor.
infection.
Yeah,
maybe you can like synthesize me some Zyrtec because once the Zyrtec's gone, I'm gonna struggle. I feel like.
A good way to take out Seth. Get rid of the Zyrtec.
Exactly.
Oh man, yeah, you'll see me stocking up at Walgreens. But Zach, do you have anything to add to my plan? What's wrong with it? Poke holes in it. I poked holes in yours.
No, I like your plan.
You think that's
I think
solid?
it's a solid plan.
Yeah, I feel like just working for whatever. I'm just gonna be like a background guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a main guy. I don't want to be like a main guy in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like if it's Mad Max, I'll be one of those like the bald dudes. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I go jump on stuff. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's good.
I think that's a good plan.
So what are we doing anything different for the nuclear apocalypse?
Nuclear apocalypse, underground shelter, taking it all the way.
Where are you getting this underground shelter at?
I'll have one built by then.
By then,
And then
where's it gonna be at? Where's the location of it?
Somewhere in like a wooded area near my house.
Okay. Now we know where to look when we go raid.
No, I'll bring a couple people with me.
Are we making the cut?
Yeah, I think you guys will.
Drew should make the
It'll
cut.
probably be the exact same.
Drew, I'm sorry, you're not making the cut in my bunker.
y'all are not making the cut in my bunker because I'm having like Bear Grylls and people that are really good at what they're doing.
Drew, I'm sorry, I've just seen you put down too many tacos. I'm afraid about the food, and you take way too long of showers.
Yeah,
I will say
He's at my house. He took a 45-minute shower.
same in my house.
that is true. If there was an apocalypse,
You wouldn't
there'd be
survive.
less shower time because there'd be
Do
water.
you remember
conservation.
the end of season 1 of The Walking Dead? That's you. You're like, a hot shower.
That's me. I'm literally Rick Grimes at the end of season 1 of The Walking Dead because I have to lead people. I could do it. You'd be Daryl. If Seth would be Herschel. In The Walking
I've never
Dead.
seen The Walking Dead, but I feel like that's not a good thing. I don't know if I want to.
No,
is Herschel cool?
He owns a
He was
farm and he's
cool.
like 70 and he has a big white beard.
Yeah,
He was cool.
No, he is cool.
he is cool.
That was cool. Makes me-
Herschel's cool
Herschel is cool.
because he
Was
gets his.
cool.
He survives getting his leg cut off.
They have to cut
don't
his
want
leg
leg
off.
cut off.
No, but then
He
gets
survives.
he gets a cool
He
prosthetic.
gets a cool prosthetic.
I don't want
leg.
prosthetic, man.
But Herschel's the farmer, and he has the farmer.
He's the
aura,
farmer.
and that would be you.
Okay.
And he turns into the warrior.
I don't think that'd be me. You know. I'm
Who
just
else
gonna-
would he be on The Walking Dead?
Seth, he would. Who's like a crummy leader?
I'm not crummy. Why am I
Political
crummy?
leader. He's
Why am I
a
crummy?
crummy political leader.
Is this just because I disagree with your bathroom tag?
Yeah.
I'm a crummy political
No.
leader.
I'm trying to
I'm
think.
trying to think of who else is on the show that's gives off that energy.
Is it just a chill dude? Because I feel like that's me.
Herschel's awesome.
Yeah, okay. I guess
Herschel's
I'm
cool.
Herschel.
That's awesome.
Rest his soul, I guess. That's what it
Yeah,
seems
he
like.
does
Because
die.
he was cool. Yeah.
No,
What about
Herschel-
Dave, the one that drove the RV?
No, Herschel is cooler than Dave.
Yeah, Herschel's cool. What about? Really can't think of one. Seth?
It's definitely Herschel.
Yeah, you're definitely
It's
Herschel.
Okay. So he's a good guy then?
He's a good dude. He's a dad and he has like 4 or 5 kids and he owns this huge farm.
That's Zach. That's Zach with those
That is Zach.
with all those kids.
Dude, you're like the dude that plays Trevor in GTA, but in The Walking Dead.
Trevor?
No, he's Lester. I'm telling you, he's me Lester.
I'm not Lester.
You are
Yeah, but I'm
Lester.
talking
I'm
about
like
the guy that
Michael.
plays.
I'm Michael.
Oh, okay.
The guy
I'm
that
Michael.
plays Trevor in GTA plays a guy in The Walking Dead, and that's
Simon Ogg?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's who Seth is.
What do you think about GTA 6? Are you guys getting it?
I mean, can you like not get it?
Yeah.
I thought it's just so. It's had too much of a cultural impact.
Yeah.
You
Let's do
kinda
the
have
like
to-
economic curves thing, okay, with the like consumer surplus and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
I don't remember all that, but how much are you willing to pay?
I'll play 70.
I was about to say, what's the most you'd be willing to spend on?
I don't want to
GTA
spend any
6?
more than $100.
Any more than 100. So if it is $105, you'd be like, that's it for me. I'm not getting it.
That's right.
Everyone else gets it. You're not getting it.
That's right.
Okay. Zach's going
You
105.
gotta
I
think,
would
are you spending
say-
$100 on a video game?
When it's GTA 6. Yeah.
But this is like
Seth,
this is a
you're
ground.
spending $100 on that?
I'd say my max is $119.99.
Okay.
120 is the most I would spend on.
This is
GTA
like
6.
this is $100 every 15 years. You
You're
gotta
right.
think about
That's
it like
true.
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
You're right.
I think I would spend up to like 120. You know.
Yep.
So not much higher,
Yeah.
but like you think, but
Yeah.
Now, if they had Red Dead 3, I would take out a second mortgage to buy that.
Second
game. How
mortgage.
much that costs?
who's gonna be the protagonist in Red Dead 3 then?
You think it'd be new or it'd be Arthur and he was like in his 20s? Or they have to do a whole other thing?
I want someone different. I like how they like. I
It'd
want
be
to.
the OG guy, the like head of their gang.
Dutch?
Yeah,
I hope it's not
Well,
Dutch.
Dutch dies in Red Dead 1.
Oh yeah, because that one guy.
So it'd have to be before
We're
Red
talking
Dead 2.
about it's like a prequel to Red Dead 2.
They just keep doing prequels.
Yeah, it's
I think
Dutch.
that's
It's
probably
Dutch's
right.
early days.
It ends and you're doing like the Blackwater heist.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh.
final mission.
Yeah.
Or you could play as like, is it Matt Callender that
Yeah,
Arthur
okay.
keeps talking about?
Yeah,
Well,
when
he's the main character.
I feel like that's what they were doing when they were setting that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. On Red Dead, what's your favorite chapter? Zach, did you play through Red Dead?
Not fully yet.
Not fully. Okay.
So can we talk? Are you going?
No spoilers then.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Okay.
You've played chapter 1.
We'll save it for next time.
Wait, you've played the snow chapter, right?
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah.
If you're out there, and you're a hater on the snow chapter, then I think you need to stop being like 12.
I'm a hater on the snow chapter.
You're a hater on the snow chapter.
I'm a
What's
hater.
wrong with the
It's
snow
like chapter
chapter?
6. It's like chapter 6 is like Guarma. Those
That was 5.
well, both of them. Chapter 6, Guarma and Guarma. You know, both of those.
Chapter
Are,
5 is Warmer than chapter 6 is the last.
yeah, both of those. Both of those. Chapter
I
1,
will
5,
say,
and 6 are
Warmer
great.
did kind of suck.
2 through 4 and the
3
epilogue.
and 4 were the best. 3 and 4 where you're like in a. I won't spoil it, but I'll say where you have
In
the
the South.
families, and
Yeah.
then 4 where you're like in the mansion.
Yeah, it's
those
like-
are the 2 best chapters.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I do like Valentine, and it's like feel, you know, it's got that western feel.
That's
Yeah.
the one I'm on.
I feel like riding into town like a cowboy, you know.
Yeah. 3 and 4 have like they have the coolest missions, but I think 2 has just the best. It's just chill. It's
Because
just
I
a
felt
vibe.
like Saint Denis, its design is just
Yeah.
a little much. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan. of
Because
Saint
it's
Denis.
like it's a full-on metropolis.
Yeah, it's
Valentine's you got like the saloon doors and the cool western things.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But do y'all want to talk about anything else?
Zach, going to topic.
I don't have anything.
You don't have anything you want to talk about?
Just
What about you, Drew? Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
yeah.
What are you doing for the 4th of July?
I'll be in Illinois.
Oh, fun. Okay.
I do have one hot take. I think the 4th of July is a better holiday than Thanksgiving.
Then Thanksgiving.
That's so not true.
I think Thanksgiving, and I'll get paid, I think Thanksgiving is so overrated.
Why is it overrated? Give me the reason.
Because-
Because you're wrong, but I would.
One,
Why is the 4th of July so good?
because I'll tell you why.
Do both.
I'll tell you
Do
why.
both.
Okay, I think that Thanksgiving, people should find another excuse to hang out with their family, other than once a year. And I won't speak for everyone. The majority of Thanksgiving food is kind of bland. It's not the greatest food you'll ever have. It's the same thing every year, and it's just be thankful every day and give thanks every day, and like hang out with your family
Be patriotic every day.
Yeah.
Okay, that's valid. Valid point.
Be patriotic.
But this is like the 4th of July was the Independence Day. Thanksgiving is like we're celebrating the thanks that like the Pilgrims and the Indians worked before we killed all the Indians.
Okay.
So I think just be thankful every day. And hang out with your family and eat with your family more than once a
Do you
year.
want to go and give your 4th of July, or can we go and tear this apart?
I think 4th of July is like, there's not really anything about the holiday itself. It has fun summer vibes, and like you cook out and you go to the pool, and like there's cool stuff on TV.
Cool. What's on
Actually,
TV?
I'll tell you about it. There might be nothing cool on TV.
Okay, thank
But
you.
like it has the best vibes. It's always hot. You have good
Watch
drinks.
TV on some other holiday.
There's good drinks. There's good food. Just the 4th of July has a better vibe than Thanksgiving does.
What about football during Thanksgiving? though?
Football.
They have some on
Football
TV.
is the best part of Thanksgiving.
That's the best part.
Yeah, football is the best part of Thanksgiving.
Food is the best part.
Okay, Zach. Why do you disagree with him? The non-go.
Because Thanksgiving's freaking amazing.
Why?
The food is great.
Food's
The
great.
Don't you dare hate on Thanksgiving food.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
My favorite Thanksgiving food is either like the ham or this like pumpkin pie, probably.
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie is like
And pecan pie.
that's not the greatest thing I've
Pecan
ever
pie?
ate.
No,
Ever.
no. How about, okay, think about it this way though. When you have Thanksgiving, right?
Okay.
It's not like 90 degrees out.
Yeah.
Okay. See.
It's a little cool.
Yeah.
It's cold because it's literally nearly
cold.
December, so it's like
It's
Yeah,
like
and you go
40
outside, you play
outside.
football, you have fun.
It's
Yeah.
frigid outside though.
It's about family though. Do you like the
It's
Fast and
about
Furious
family.
movies? Do you like the Fast and
It's about
Furious
family.
movies?
See, look, this Fast and Furious is exactly like Thanksgiving. It's just the same thing every time.
But you know what you're gonna
it's not
get.
changing it up.
Yeah, you know
You're
what
not
you're gonna
changing it
get.
up. I just think you should hang out with your family on days other than Thanksgiving.
We
It's
should.
okay.
But
Yeah, you
It
should.
should be
This is
culturally
a bad-
acceptable to do that.
It is culturally acceptable. This is better. This is just a special day. It like pre-games Christmas.
Yeah.
You need a pre-game
Well,
Christmas.
what makes Thanksgiving so special?
It
Other
pre-games Christmas. Like you need something to set off Christmas time. And until you have Thanksgiving, it's no Christmas time.
Okay,
Don't
look,
put up
the
your
best
separate-
argument for Thanksgiving is that it is the stepladder to Christmas, which is the best holiday. Thanksgiving is a stepping stool up to Christmas. Like that's the
It's
best
the point
argument.
guard. It's the point guard
That's
of
the
the
best
holiday.
argument for Thanksgiving.
It's the
is
point guard of the
It's just the
holiday.
lead into the like the
Back me
Christmas
up there,
season.
Zach.
It's a key role in holidays.
Yeah.
It's way better than 4th of July. 4th of July, if it was forgotten, no one would really care. Compared to Thanksgiving being forgotten.
Your argument for Thanksgiving is that the best part of it is like a leading up to
It's
Christmas.
the glue.
That's not the only argument.
What's
Your
not
argument-
the only
your
argument?
best
It has better
argument. Your
food.
best
What's the other
argument. No,
for
your best
Thanksgiving other than
argument.
it leads into the Christmas season.
No, your best arguments that all you get to do is see your family. And then you
Yeah.
say you need to see your family all those other days.
Exactly.
So you show that there's an inherent value in seeing your family.
Yeah.
So shouldn't you make a day about that inherent value, just like Christmas is about inherent value and 4th of July is about an inherent
No,
value?
because if it's such an important
Right,
seeing your family is such an important inherent value, we should just have a day of 365 days where it's like, look, this is the day where it's culturally acceptable for everyone to see their family.
That's just a trash
No,
argument. You
it's
can do
not
it
just
any
one
day.
day.
You can do that any
You
day.
do
Why
that
don't
with
we?
most
Why do we have
holidays.
to have a day to celebrate it?
Well, you're
do that
supposed to be a
with
good
most
Christian every day, but you should celebrate extra on Easter or on
We
Christmas.
should celebrate being
Yeah,
a
so
Christian
why don't you
every
bring
day.
that same value, that same thought
Yeah.
process into hating on Easter?
Because there's
Because-
no Christian value in Thanksgiving.
There's no being thankful.
That's
When you
not
go around
like, that's not a
That's a
specific
Christian
Christian
value.
value.
Thankfulness is a Christian
Thankfulness
value.
is a Christian
Give
Give
value.
thanks in all
Give
things.
thanks in all things.
There you go. Preach. You just got to preach
I
now.
think you should be thankful every day. You shouldn't like.
You should. And you should
Yeah.
celebrate Christ every
You
day.
should celebrate.
Thanksgiving is
the
a reminder to be
resurrection
thankful every day.
Exactly.
Thanksgiving is a
I don't
reminder
You
think
should
to
be patriotic every day. These everyday
I don't
things
think
aren't
we
the
need a
important part.
reminder. I don't think we need a holiday as a reminder to be thankful every day.
I think you just need
You
to.
do. You do need a
No,
holiday.
you do not. You
No,
don't
it's
need
about
a
the
holiday.
harvest. It's about.
It's a reminder.
Yes, you got to think
A
about
reminder of what?
To be thankful.
And you got to think of our
Okay.
agrarian past. It's about the harvest. You know, it's like that one.
You know, take people who don't get together except on holidays. They get together with family. They're
All
like,
over the
hey,
world.
I need to
All over the
spend,
country.
I need to spend more time with my family. They realize how
Okay.
important it is.
I will say that's a fair argument. If you don't live close to your family, that is the only fair argument for Thanksgiving. If
Oh,
that's like,
what about the 4th of July though? Okay, I'll give you the fireworks. Fireworks are fun.
Fireworks,
Yeah,
yeah.
grilling.
grilling's fun. Heat.
Other
horrible.
than that, heat horrible.
Would you prefer?
Pools packed.
Would you prefer
Yeah.
Thanksgiving or Easter?
Easter.
Okay.
I like them both. I like them both. I feel like
Which one is more important, Easter or Thanksgiving?
Easter's more
Easter is
important,
more
okay,
important.
but
Okay.
like Thanksgiving, I like
Should
Thanksgiving.
we celebrate Easter or Thanksgiving more?
we should just celebrate them both. This
Yeah,
is
why
this is
can't
a
we just
horrible
celebrate
argument.
these?
Easter's more important than Thanksgiving.
Well, they're
We're
not
not
at the
saying-
same time. It's
we're
not like
not
we're
saying-
celebrating the same day.
We're not saying choose between
Yeah.
this and that. We're just saying.
What about Black Friday?
Black Friday is stupid.
I don't like Black
I
Friday.
like Black Friday.
But you gotta think of it though. Like, look, that shows the importance of Thanksgiving. There's no 5th of July.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving has like stuff after it. Just like Christmas. It has
Yeah.
Christmas Eve and Christmas. Thanksgiving has Thanksgiving and
Would Thanksgiving be as cool if it was at like the end of April?
it wouldn't make any sense. It's about like
Why?
harvest.
Why?
It's about
It's
fall.
about
It's a
harvest.
fall vibes.
It's
Okay.
a seasonal holiday.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, would
Okay.
Christmas be as cool if it is on the 4th of July? I don't think it would. Honestly, I love the like snow
Okay.
and all that. Yeah.
So most of Thanksgiving has to do with like the seasonal vibes of it. I won't say most of it. I'll say some of it has to.
4th
do
of
with
July does
seasonal vibes.
too.
Yeah.
It's summer vibes.
Why are you trying to like break down and depict our like reasoning for why we like?
I'm just asking you why like you care so much for Thanksgiving.
You're like food. And we say it, and you're like so.
What about, have you had a deep fried turkey? You're telling
Yeah.
me that's not delicious.
It is
You ever
delicious.
About smoked
blown up
turkey.
a house deep
Smoked
frying a
turkey's
turkey?
good.
You don't do that on the 4th of July.
Yeah. You do
could,
you
though.
blow it up with fireworks
You could,
accidentally.
Who's eating turkey on the 4th of July?
You could make Thanksgiving food on the
A turkey
4th of
would be
July.
nasty on the 4th of July. It would just feel like
I just think
sand.
holidays there's too much cultural pressure to make these stereotypical foods when you could really make any time.
4th of July has that. You got the grill.
You don't have to. I mean, you can make Thanksgiving
lasagna.
food.
You would make lasagna on the 4th of July.
You could, but it would not be culturally acceptable though.
But I thought you were trying to say that.
Yeah, the 4th of July is not like that.
I thought you were
What
trying
do
to
you
say
mean?
it's wrong that we have to have foods on certain holidays and only on those holidays. But now you're saying
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's like there's a cultural pressure to have certain foods on certain
dude, he's
holidays.
backtracking. Do you see this?
I'm saying there's this cultural
Put it
pressure. There's a set standard that it's Thanksgiving, we have to have this. It's 4th of July, we have to have this. It's Easter, we have to have this. But like really, you can eat any of those foods when you want to, but the reason we do it is because of like
Okay, so why is this important?
Traditions are important though. That's what makes it a holiday, the tradition.
because like on Thanksgiving,
Why is this valid to your argument though?
What do you mean?
Saying that the 4th of July is better than Thanksgiving because now you're just like going after all holidays.
because I'm talking about the core reason that we celebrate a holiday. I think yes, Thanksgiving it's important to be thankful. Like the food is
The core
kind of
reason
relevant.
is family.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So they have thankfulness
Yeah.
and family.
So really, every holiday you see your family. And
That's what I
what's
said
important.
earlier.
But you said it should be about that. You should see them every day, so it doesn't matter.
Yes,
I think people should focus more on like using the holiday as a
This
reason to
is
see their
kind of
family.
like that one argument that you have with your dad, where like you basically
We're not
agree-
bringing it up. We're not bringing it up on the
you
podcast.
guys basically agree, but you won't agree with.
I think you realize, I think after you've heard all of our great points, that Thanksgiving is better, but you just don't want to admit it. Just admit it. Thanksgiving.
Okay, I will admit. I will say this. I'll agree with you. I think the reason we celebrate Thanksgiving is more important than the reason we celebrate the
See,
4th of July.
bro?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you.
I know.
I'm agreeing with you. Am I not agreeing with? I think we
Now,
found.
but say Thanksgiving is better than the 4th of July.
Okay.
You're agreeing with us, right? So just
Well, no, because you can't say that because there's
See.
like certain aspects that
See.
are better. I think the reason
You can say a holiday is better. Like objectively, I could say Christmas. Not objectively, but I could say Christmas is the best holiday.
Okay,
you know, like with passion.
personally, I prefer the 4th of July. Objectively, I think Thanksgiving has like better traditions and values than the 4th of July. I will agree with you.
Okay.
Will you agree with me on the fact that we should, because people could realistically see, people shouldn't use a holiday as an excuse to see their family. Is that fair to say that? That you should go have family gatherings, not on a holiday?
I mean, I feel like they're a good day to have them. You
Yeah.
know.
No, I'm saying it's a convenient day because like everyone's off.
Yeah.
But would it be important to make an effort to see your family on a day that's not a
That's
holiday?
why
Because
you have
that's
the
your
holiday
family.
to remind you to do that.
Yeah. I
But
feel like that's what holidays are about.
more than once a year.
It's about tradition and it's
There
like
are
building
more than
culture.
one holiday once a year.
Yeah.
When are you seeing your family that's
Easter.
not on like Easter, Christmas, or Thanksgiving?
You just named like 4 occasions.
Yeah.
That's 3.
You were talking about one occasion. You're sorry, you need to be more than once. I can name Christmas, Easter, sometimes Valentine's Day, dude. I don't know.
Valentine's
You
Day.
see-
You're not having like a giant family gathering.
Labor
We never
Day.
said the size of the family. We just
Labor
said
Day.
you have to see your family. We
Yeah,
never specified the
Labor
size.
Day,
I'm talking about like out to your cousins.
Out to your cousins.
Yeah.
Labor Day, Memorial Day,
See, I don't think we can put
4th
them
of
in
July,
spots.
Thanksgiving, literally every holiday.
They also don't have like is it
New Year's.
New Year's,
Yeah.
you're going to see your family or friends.
New Year's Eve and New Year's. That's double.
That I agree with you.
Christmas Eve, Christmas.
Boom.
Yeah,
double.
I agree. There's a lot of opportunities to see your family. Oh, now we're like so far into it. I forgot what the original thing was.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was that you were wrong.
No. What was like the original debate?
Because
topic?
you said that the 4th of July is better than Thanksgiving.
Okay, I think objectively the Thanksgiving is better than the 4th of July.
Okay.
There you go.
That's just not the one I prefer.
Well,
That
you
doesn't
know-
mean that's what's objectively
That's
better.
alright, that's alright.
I think you listen to our argument. I respect that.
Yeah.
You listen
Thank you.
and you realize you were wrong. Honestly,
That's
you know,
true, yeah.
Zach still doesn't realize he's wrong about all these bathrooms, and so
See,
That's
Zach,
alright.
I've came around. Zach will come around about the bathrooms.
We'll just agree to
It'll happen.
disagree for right now.
okay.
Zach will come around about the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
I guess
got
that's our
one.
time.
Yeah, that's our time.
Closing thing
Okay.
to wrap up our debate.
Better not say
I
something
thi-
dumb.
No, it was agreeing with you because you made really good points. I think that the value and traditions of Thanksgiving are more important
Okay.
than 4th of July. So I guess that does mean Thanksgiving would be better. That's just not the one I prefer.
Okay, there you go. It's
Is that-
better, but you prefer
yeah,
it for
exactly.
July.
Okay.
Okay. Can I get like some like on air advice?
Yeah, of course.
Where do you rank me in chat? You gotta rank us. Who's number one?
We don't rank our
You don't
We
rank
can't. Yeah, we
You can't rank your
guests,
guests.
sorry.
Okay.
We've
We'll
loved
allow,
you
we'll
and
allow,
Chaz on here.
we'll
yeah.
allow the viewers to
Okay.
rank the
We've
Also-
loved having you. and
Also,
Chaz
I'd
on.
like to do a challenge. Sometime in the future, I challenge Carlin Lundholm to come on here.
Carl Lundholm, you heard it here first.
I try.
You will be on
Oh
the
shoot!
podcast.
Don't listen to the last name part.
We will mute that and
Yeah.
post
Okay, here. Let me do it now. I challenge Carlin to come on here, debate me. We'll figure a topic because I think he's wrong about a whole lot of things.
Alright, yeah, we
Is that acceptable?
We'll
Oh,
set
we'll
that
have
up.
Carlin and Seth both on here.
We'll set that up.
I'm excited
And
to
the
do
future
that.
Carlin and Seth on the podcast.
Because I just feel like
Yeah.
he's wrong about a lot of things. Can we agree on this? Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree.
I challenge you, Carlin. Is that all right
Carlin,
on the
that's all
podcast?
right.
Okay, if not, edit it out. Act like it didn't
Challenges
happen.
are allowed on the podcast.
What are you
Okay.
going to debate?
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, wait. If they debate, we can, like, mediate and think of questions.
Okay.
True, yeah.
No.
Alright.
And we'll get questions from Carlin and Seth, and we will set this up.
Because I think I showed my logic skills on
Yeah.
this one with all this holidays and bathrooms. So.
Well, yeah.
Y'all gave advice, and I agree with you, but I think we gave really good advice about the bathrooms, and Zach's not agree with this.
Well,
Yeah.
let's move on from that. So we will see you guys next time.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Next
See you
episode.
later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, do we do